YouTube, what's going on? Your dude Heaty, Skeety, Tahiti, Fahiti, back at it again. Brand new video. This time we're looking at the Jordan 1 Sail Red that dropped the same day as the Yeezy 350 video I put out yesterday. Definitely take a look. But before we start, of course, wearing the jacket, fresh, no shirt on underneath, and of course, no pants because it gets very, very hot when I film. So let's just get into this. It's not really gonna be reviews, it's gonna be more of a discussion. I want you guys to comment down below and do all that fun stuff because I love hearing your opinion. I'm gonna start with mine. So here we go, Jordan 1. Sail Red. Oh, my bad. There we go. I'll get into the POV thingy after this. I'll just show you guys the shoe real quick and let's just start talking. This shoe, to me, or actually let's start with this. Jordan brand really can't do wrong by putting out these Jordan 1s. Like, I would say we're right in the thick of it. As they would say, people are loving the Jordan 1 and you just really can't put out a Jordan 1 without it selling out. It's crazy. This shoe did it with a lot of people stoked about it and crazy resale and lineups, and I don't think so. I picked this up alongside the Yeezys yesterday. You know, I got on raffle and whatever, but the people that were waiting for the shoes, they weren't waiting for these. In fact, I really didn't see anyone with these. I saw everyone with the Yeezys. So that's cool, it's whatever. I wanted this shoe personally. I love that smell. You gotta get the lighter, right? It's terrible. It smells really, it's not even, I don't even know how to, if you guys have your own, if you've ever bought a pair of Jordans like fresh out the box, you know exactly what this smells like. It's like, I don't want to say it smells like gasoline, but it kind of does. Wow, I got a little bit of headache right now. It doesn't smell like cheap China either. It smells like, yeah, it's kind of like gasoline. Not too sure, really. Kind of like vinegary. Oh, headache's really kicking in. It's definitely like I think it's like a leather, it's a smell that you're getting from China. That's really all it is. I'm not really too. I completely forget what we were just talking about. But yeah, the Jordan. So when I showed up at the store, there weren't many people like looking for these. If you watched my last video, basically the guys that were waiting around were waiting for pairs of the Yeezys that people didn't pick up after 3 p.m. I didn't hear anyone really hyped about these. Reason why I wanted them, number one, I have I'll show you a Jordan 1 collection. You can see a few of them, my bad, right here. And I have quite a few Jordan 1s and I love to wear that silhouette right now, and you know, so does everyone, right? But I need a beater shoe. I don't love wearing a shoe like an OG colorway and beating it up necessarily, because I don't know when the next time it's going to be when they release it. I think I got high off the fumes. Yeah, so basically it's like I want to preserve the shoe as much as possible so that when they release it again after 4 or 5 years or whatever, great. You know, I still can wear the old one and I can just get right into the new one. Anyway, so I wanted the shoe as a beater. I think it's like a pretty easy colorway to wear. I'm not in love with the bone color, like that's kind of like sail bone colorway, but it's like, it's whatever, because if it gets dirty, it's just easier to clean. If it was all white, it would have been harder. So I think it's just an easy, cool shoe to wear. It's like a bone red, like you really can't do wrong with this shoe. I like it. I like the colorway. I'll just be really honest, and I'm not trying to make this a biased thing, but the material isn't that good on this shoe. I was a little like slightly disappointed when I saw it. Like it's like feels like thin, you know what I mean? And it's just like that whole like tumbled whatever is yeah, it's not really there on this shoe, but that's fine. I mean, it's just like whatever, and I'll get more into that in a second. But discussion wise, let's just talk about Jordan 1s. It's like, you know, they've been releasing, they had the crimsons, they had the turbo greens, now they got these. Last year we had those pine greens, we had the purple joints. You know, the Travis Scott ones are coming out. Like, the hype around this silhouette, like this shoe is insane. It's just like, you can't go wrong. And the way I see this whole like thing going, it's actually my own little theory. So my theory is that as pants become more relaxed or wider fit or whatever, the shoe is gonna change. Okay, I've been collecting shoes for many like a lot of years, and I'm not very young. I'm like, you know, whatever. So when I was a kid, we'd have the big baggy, you know what I mean, like the big baggy jeans, stacks and all that, and then we'd have our Air Force Ones. I was wearing like performance basketball shoes at the time, like old retro shoes, you know. I was wearing skate shoes. I used to, like, that was the first kind of shoe I used to get into. I love skateboarding, I still do, and I had a bunch of SBs. So my first thing was really SBs and Air Force Ones. And then Jordan came later, and I never had my first pair of Jordan 1s was the New Love. And I got those in 2000 and whatever it was, 2007, 2008 or whatever, right? When I had that shoe, it was like I had baggy jeans with it, but it kind of looked better with a slim fitting jean. And I think it was around that time when like slim fitting jeans were like okay to wear, like in like, you know, streetwear culture. Like it became like an okay thing to wear, right? Before there was all these connotations about like whatever, you need like baggy jeans. And now we're starting to see that baggy look, you know, that non-tapered ankle or whatever disappear. Right, we're seeing that baggy look kind of like come back a little bit. And what I find is a baggy look with a pair of ones looks weird. And if you don't believe me, just do a Google search and you can see yourself. Like sometimes the pants will literally cover the shoe. And I think when that starts to happen, when we start all adopting that more relaxed fit, if we do, the shoe's gonna change with it. You're gonna start seeing more bulky shoes. But right now that everyone's still wearing their slim fit jeans and they're wearing the, you know, their Levi's, whatever, the 5'11 or 5'12, is it? 5'10, one of those. It's not like super skinny, like we're kind of past that, but we're into the like, you know, the comfy, slim fitting pant, you know? That's what I wear. And I think it looks clean and it just looks like presentable. And you wear it with the ones and it's good. So as of right now, like the whole the Jordan 1 thing is out of control. It's like insanity. Specifically this shoe, I don't know if you guys bought it or not. If you did, let me know. Like, I would love to hear your thoughts on the shoe. But overall, I think it's just a clean colorway. Maybe it wasn't the most hype. You know, I kind of get my hype out of like just looking at forums, obviously looking on StockX, seeing how they're reselling. Like usually if they're reselling like crazy, people love them. There's not really any resale for these at all. So it's not it's not something that people are buying to get rid of. I think the people that are buying this right now are just people that just want to wear it. So that's like an interesting kind of note. Anyway, I've been talking a lot. I'll talk a little bit more. Let's get into the POV, the Pornhub version of the shoe. I'm gonna take a more in-depth look at this, so let's do that. Alrighty, if you made it this far, of course, hit that thumbs up. I could really use it. So, and I'm so sorry, this shouldn't be here. To be honest, if you guys watched my last video, I was wearing that jacket. I'm now wearing a Nike jacket. Did I just change? Did I just change jackets and then just re-record another video? Yes, I absolutely did. This is happening literally 10 minutes after I recorded the last one. So am I a complete fraud? Absolutely. Okay, so let's get into the shoe. Here we go. So typical Jordan 1 box, not much to say about that. Let's take a little bit of an in-depth look, if you like. So here we go, left shoe. And I'm gonna show you guys what I mean about the quality thing. Like, I wasn't like blown away by the quality. There we go. It's not really, like, there's no like tumbled leather or anything of that nature. But it does kind of, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like thin, you know? It reminds me a little bit of the Black Toes. When the Black Toes came out before this whole remastered craze, the material was typically pretty thin. You guys have to remember, like, Jordan 1s, that whole like tumbled leather look and all, that's not how they were. Like, they weren't like that. Like, we're like, oh, the OG or whatever, the OG breads and all that stuff. It's like, but that's not actually how they were. It's actually not OG at all when it comes to the material. So if you want a real OG pair, you gotta expect a different material. So I just think we've gotten, like, personally, I'm like, we're a little spoiled with the ones, like the quality. Like, I was expecting pure, like, if this was all tumbled, that'd be really nice. You know, a tumbled toe cap or toe box or whatever. Like, that would be super nice. And we're just spoiled. When really, this is just like what we should expect. Some guys yelling in my hallway. I'm a little scared right now. Sound like gangsters. Maybe I should go check on that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can just kind of tell. Got the exposure up, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, but you can just tell this is not like a white. Like, here we go. This is a white receipt. This is a white hand. Just joking. It's actually pink and looks a little deformed. So here we go. So white and sale See the difference there? The upper is actually closer to white than I thought, but if you see it in person, it just looks different on camera. If you see it in person, you can see it's like an off-white-ish color. Clean shoe though. Super clean shoe to wear. And then here's the other one. Oh yeah, it comes with the different laces, red and white or black. I'm gonna put in so I'm gonna have red, and then I might have like a red, white on this pair, or a red and like white on the top, or something like that. I'm gonna do something kind of funky with these. Yeah, here's the other one. I think the white laces looks the best, and the red laces too. The red laces like really pop some of these little accent colors. It's cool, man. Huge fan of this shoe. Actually, the more I have it in hand, I was like, I just made that other part of the video. I was like, but no, you know what? I'm into this. It's a nice shoe, and it's just gonna be a great summer beater for me. I'm just gonna wear this everywhere. Go to the bar in this, wear this, just absolutely destroy this shoe. So that's it. Very, if you made this far, well, congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment in itself. You can always follow me on Instagram. I'll have it right down below in the description box. Always around to talk. Shoot me a DM, you know. Ask me questions. I do legit checks for free. You know, I don't even, it's crazy how people charge for that, eh? Like if I can help, I will. What else? Just if you just want to talk, and yeah, I'm always around pretty much. So just shoot me a message. I pretty much respond to everyone. Just hit me up, and that's it. Peace.